Look, Jake, do sit down. Look, Jake, what about you and Helen?
Well, that's the question I've been asking myself all the way here.
But you must have both known what you were doing when you bolted.
We thought we did. Because we planned it all to make it look as though Helen had run off with me. You see, I knew that would hurt Rupert where it hurts him most, in his stupid pride. But then, having an idea is one thing, and doing it is quite another.
So the whole thing was a put-up job? You mean you engineered this all yourselves?
Mm-hmm. Helen wouldn't leave Rupert. Even though she was practically suicidal, she was so unhappy. She was afraid to leave him. And he's a dangerous sod, you know. I think he likes to hurt people. He doesn't stop at women.
And, as we know, you were looking for a way to get even.
And what better way than for Jippo Jake to pinch his wife? Only, I very nearly overplayed my hand.
What do you mean you...
No. No, nothing happened. There's nothing between me and Helen. Well, nothing that Mr. Wright can't fix.
In that case, we haven't got a moment to lose. And no more bull about not jumping.
Hello.
Mrs. Kilburn will take the children up, Helen. I suppose you'll be wanting a bed for the night too,
Hello.
Jake.
No, thanks, Melise. I'll sleep in my own bed tonight. Come on, there you go.
You're going back to the mill house?
Yes, of course. Tori's home. Every time I called your mother, she swore blind you weren't there.
Well, I told her to. I thought it would add authenticity. Well, you certainly went for it, so why not the press?
You know something? I was terrified you hadn't believed me.
Well, actually, I didn't at first. It was only when my mother kept banging on about how right she was and how awful you were, I realised you were telling the truth. If that doesn't sound too Irish. Actually, there was another reason for my taking off. I wanted you to stop and, well, take a good look at us. I discovered all sorts of things. Most of all, that what you say, or in your case, what you don't say, it doesn't make any difference to how you feel. I know how I feel about you, and I think I know how you feel about me, even though you don't say. You wouldn't have told me about you and Helen otherwise if you didn't trust me or...
Yes?
Well, some people don't have to say things. Some things can just be felt, the way you and I feel things. I knew you were on your way back home tonight.
Yeah. Just as I knew that you'd be here.
And that's how it is with some people, isn't it, Jakey? You don't always have to say things.
No. Because if you do, it just comes out wrong. She's back.
Oh, God, it's 20 to 2.
do?
Come on.
Tori, gee, when did you get back?
Peter, morning. What the hell kept you? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Walked it. Guess who was there? Guess who needs a bed for the night?
Bonsoir, Jacques. Ça va?
Bonsoir, Guy. Ça va?
Madame?
Hello, Guy. Barcelona, here we come.
And as you rejoin us here at Hackmere on this cold and blustery day, the news is that in the jump-off for the Grand Prix, we have 6 of the 8 riders on the Olympic shortlist. And since this is the last trial before Aachen, by the time we all go home, we should have a pretty good idea of the final team. And the battle for the places is really hotting up, with Rupert Campbell-Black, who until recently was practically a cast-iron certainty, now struggling for his place due to a sudden loss of form, while on the other hand, holding their form well, are his rivals Billy Lloyd-Fox and Humpty Hamilton. And right up there too in contention and back in form is the crowd's darling Fenella Maxwell. Lavinia Greenslade and Fiona McFadden are by no means out of it, having both won big classes at Windsor last week. And neither, following his astonishing 3 wins in a row on Mr. Hardy, is Jake Lovell. Everyone connected with the sport is delighted to see him not only back after his horrific accident, but apparently jumping better than ever. First to jump is Fenella Maxwell on Macaulay. That must be too tight into the planks. She's not on stride, and they're down. The planks are down. Still no clears. Let's see how Lavinia Greenslade comes to the planks, because she's very fast at this point. But she's gone outside the double, which must slow her down. 4 faults. This really is proving to be the bogey fence. And Billy Lloyd-Fox has got the planks down. Before the jump-off, they all thought the last fence would be the one to watch, not these ordinary-looking planks.
You can cut in if you don't straighten up.
Jump it on the angle.
Yeah, that's how we all screwed up. No. Come to the double, but hold the line, and then push on straight for the corner.
Straight for the corner.
Next in the
You're not just a pretty face, are you?
on Mr. Hardy.
This round is make or break for Jake. With the least wins of all the Olympic contenders, he has to defeat this bogey gate and win the Grand Prix to stand any chance of being selected.
He's got to go clear. He just can't cut inside the double and get back on the stride. Slow and steady.
Quite right, too.
Clear at the 4th. Now for the planks. He's come wide round the double, taking the sensible route. And he's over the planks easily. There's a good foot clear there. Now the ball to give us our first clear round.
Good luck, Campbell-Black.
Get stuffed.
Well, you're going to watch, surely.
In case he wins.
Now, the last to jump, Rupert Campbell-Black. on Rockstar.
Well, it's a simple equation, Leonora. If Campbell Black wins, he goes, and if Lovell wins, he goes. There's one place between two. Well, that's what it looks like. And it looks as though he's going to go for it.
Well, he's damn well got to, hasn't he?
No, he's going inside.
It's just a wall.
Rupert Campbell Black has gone clear in over him, unofficially 32.95. A clear round for Rupert Campbell Black on Rockstar, making him outright winner of this year's Hackney Grand Prix.
Good. Well, that, as they say, is that.
I'm afraid so.
You can't blame yourself, Jake. Everyone knows Mr. Hardy's not as fast against the clock as Rockstar. Nah, Mackers, I'll walk him off.
Jolly good. Well, I'd say the best man won, wouldn't you, Lovell? With the emphasis being on man. This is why Mummy wasn't alive to see it.
Naff off, Rupert.
Hasn't bothered me anymore.
Well, maybe this will bother you. Little Birdie's just told me the team. Billy, Humpty, Fen, and guess who? Little old me. Better luck next time. Hop along. See you in Barcelona, Poppet. I'll show you one or two things not open to everybody. Christ, but you're an ugly soul.
Jesus, Rube, you okay?
Serves you bloody right.
Ribs. My bloody ribs.
Get a bloody doctor, for Christ's sake, get a doctor!
My wrist, Billy. My wrist.
Well, that's put paid to his chances for the Olympic team.